Well, to make the annual Christmas retail boom happen, America's economic recovery could be on thin ice. Samira Hussein, BBC News, New York.
No end to that woman's talent. She's good at skating. Look at that, Samira there. Now, let's bring you more on our top story, the impact on tourism the latest variant of COVID-19 could have. In Europe, ski resorts are beginning to reopen after the pandemic closures of the last two seasons. So France, Germany and Italy closed the majority of slopes last year, while Austria and Switzerland were able to keep most of their resorts open. In November, French Prime Minister Jean Castex announced ski resorts would remain open this winter, but with Austria back in national lockdown, COVID numbers rising across Europe and the news of this new variant, is that now in jeopardy? Well, let's go live to Val d'Isère in the French Alps, one of them popular ski resorts. It's just reopened. Christophe Lavaux is Chief Executive of Val d'Isère Tourism. A warm welcome to you. So talk us through the reopening. How did it go?
Good morning, Sally, and thank you for calling Val d'Isère. Well, we are open at last, finally, after 623 days that we had to wait for before opening our first ski lift. So our first feeling is happiness. We're just happy despite all the actuality and what's going on about the virus. We just opened last Saturday. People were here. All the predictions for this winter are quite good. I mean, we have 85% occupancy rate for the UK tour operators. So for the moment, on the paper, at least everything seems fine.
That's the situation, isn't it? It's interesting, actually, because as you say, you have lost two seasons for the French Alps. Talk us through what you've had to do to reopen in terms of making sure it's COVID safe.
Yeah, this is very important because all our customers want guarantees about everything related to COVID. So we just installed a test center really dedicated to all the travelers that need to have a test before traveling back to their country. This is very important. Also, we have several hotels now which are investigating in installing their own COVID test system inside their hotels. So everything is ready for our customers to get tested. They have online bookings even so as to plan everything for their tests. And everything should go on easily with these systems.
Are you concerned, though, about this new variant and some of the measures governments are putting into place? So, for example, for UK travellers, and I know for the French ski resorts, that's a big number of people who come to ski in France during the season. Coming home and having to do PCR tests, that kind of restriction could hamper those wanting to come this time.
For sure, there could be an impact. We don't know exactly what's going to happen because it's about safety and we just want to fit everything that is told by the governments. So far, you can reach France without a problem. There is no restriction. There are restrictions in Switzerland, in Austria. You just told about this situation there, but in France, because the vaccination rate is quite high, we have a little bit less restrictions so far. So you can come to Lyon or Chambéry airport without a problem. Just now, when you go back to UK, sure, you have to make a PCR test. We are just watching closely what's going to happen in the next days.
Well, Christophe Lavaux, we wish you all the very best. I can imagine it's been so challenging and tough for businesses who rely on the ski season across France and all the other ski resorts in Europe. So you're now up to date on all the news, business and sport, of course. We have so much more detail on our website, as you know, bbc.com/news. Also, you can download the BBC News app. Have a lovely day and I'll see you soon.